The Lil Ronnie's famous barbecue.
Around you because your energy is so strong. Vibrate so high that anybody that's wishing to do evil upon you, it shall be revealed. Vibrate so high that any evil entity feels uncomfortable in your presence. Vibrate so high.
Yo, what up, world? It's your boy Cross, man. We back at it, man. Man, I just wanted to break this down, this whole Bronny thing. Shout out to Gilbert Arenas' platform, where he had all the other players on there, the vets there, even had a young player there, where they broke down the LeBron James and Bronny James situation. Now, on one side, I understand coming from the LeBron James point of view, but then also I understand from Brandon Jennings, and shout out to Brandon Jennings, because everybody wants to know, and is this just a way for LeBron to make some money, or is this to fulfill a dream or whatever? And are we overlooking the stats? So let's get into this and break this down, and from each point of view. And then y'all tell me what y'all think. Let's get started.
Think about Bronny
As a basketball player?
as a basketball player.
Personally, I think he understands the game. Like, my dad played, so I understood the game at a young age. So, I mean, now people worried about, like, oh, he's not shooting the ball well or whatever. Like, that's going to come.
Right.
Like, so I think he has, like, all the intangibles. He can shoot the ball, he can defend, he's strong, and he's athletic, and that's what teams want. And he's still only 19 years old.
When you came to
Yeah,
play, right?
for sure.
Y'all didn't get to play together or none of that, you know, but you still got a story. So coming from somebody like you, having, you know, an opinion on a player, I think everybody gets kind of scared to answer these questions based on who it is and why it is and the time it is. But we still hoopers, bro. It ain't like criticism to just tell you somebody like, oh, this is what I think about him. I think he got this type of game. I think he need a little bit more time. And once he get this time, he going to be good.
And I'm going to stop it right there. Shout out to McCants, man, because he's absolutely right. We in a day and age where it's a competitive sport. You giving kids or young men millions of dollars, which totally understand that. But you also got to remember, too, that, again, you should be able to be, somebody should be able to, especially your peers, should be able to judge whether your ability is what it is. It's just, that's the nature of the game in competitive sport.
Sure, yeah,
I think that's my thing with Bronny. It's always like experience.
I expect him to play maybe 10 to 17 games this year, right? He'll probably get in 10 to 17 games, average half a point to 1 point, like every other second goddamn round pick.
But the
Right? That's it. It's like,
but the expectation is not on him being a second round pick.
but it is.
But
All right, right there. Is that true? Do y'all think that the expectation is so high? No matter what, man, he was picked 55th in the second round. And I understand what Gilbert is saying about, hey, man, you know, I expect him to do this. But your expectations are high, whether he wants to agree with it or not. He's LeBron James' son. You coming in as the second round, 55th pick. Your expectations going to be high. Everybody's coming to watch you. I mean, come on.
It's not.
It is.
the expectation for him that, like,
He could have went anywhere in the draft.
he's a second round pick.
But if he doesn't, let's say he doesn't get drafted, he still has an expectation if he makes a squad because you're LeBron James' son.
But it's
But
I mean,
that's what I'm
like
saying.
if Michael Jordan's son got to the NBA, they expect his
But,
son to play like
but
Michael
so
Jordan.
who's the problem then? Is he the problem for playing like a second round pick or a rookie? Or the problem is the media trying to make this seem like he's LeBron James.
That's the media.
Like, he didn't get picked number 1. Like, he's playing better than some of the first round picks.
All right, now, Gilbert, at this point, you starting to reach. Now, you know damn well that man ain't better than no first-round picks, man. And I get what you trying to do, but come on, man. This is where you spinning this.
Yeah, but you.
I want to go.
Well, coach gets.
I mean, people are like, it's circumstance. Like, I don't think no one's taking in the circumstances of this. The hard thing changed the mindset of him, the mindset of that family, right? Think about we've played, right? To who?
To a player. this happened before. Sharif O'Neal. Sharif had a heart situation. Sharif didn't get to go into the draft. Shaq told him to stay back and go to school, get some more experience. You ain't ready for this. Similar numbers.
Well, Shaq ain't playing.
I know Shaq not playing, so
Yeah,
that's what. But remember what the narrative was. It was we've never had this conversation to even do this.
But what I'm saying is Shaq can see his son every day.
Of course, Shaq can. So can Bron.
Oh,
Did they draft Bronny to consider him as an asset for the future?
I like the way he just asked that, man. And that's the question everybody want to know. Is this a setup, to bring in a new era of kids saying, hey, give them a shot? Or is this about the whole revenue of blowing the Lakers up, LeBron up, and leaving with a legacy? What is it?
Sure. Or did they drive Bronny for LeBron?
a little bit of both. He's like, how many?
You only
Shout out Brandon Jennings, dog. This is the part where things take a little bit go left a little bit, where he speak his piece and asking, hey, man, is this something about a second-round pick that you got a little bias? So now he's going to get Gilbert Arenas to say what he got to say.
agreeing with this because you was a second round pick.
I was second too.
I was like, what?
So I'm just saying, like,
No,
you being biased?
What I'm trying to figure out. What I'm trying to figure out, and I fuck with Brian, I fuck with the whole situation. It's cool and all, but what I'm saying is, so like, what is your problem with what the media is saying and how they're viewing it?
Because
is it because he's LeBron James' son, and because everybody else is in that position?
Because,
I'm speaking for myself too. Because if I have kids, am I gonna feel this way, or I'm gonna just tell that young nigga you ain't like that? So
you ain't like that.
But
I'm just trying to figure out.
The problem is this.
That's what you say now.
No, the problem is this.
I don't care, nigga. You ain't good enough, nigga.
Good enough to do
I don't
what?
care
You're
if it's my son or not. Don't put your ass out there if you ain't ready.
What is expected from who was your second round?
That sounds.
Who was the second round pick in your draft? Who was the second round pick on your team?
And watch
No,
what Legend and King get old. Listen, I don't give a fuck about that.
That sounds really
I don't give a
good.
fuck
Who
about
was the
that.
second
I don't
round
give
pick?
a
Who
fuck
was the
about
second
that.
round pick on
That
Milwaukee?
sounds
I
really good.
guarantee you don't even know his name.
I'm just asking.
That sounds really
Guarantee you,
good.
you don't even know his name.
Yeah.
Pressure.
What pressure was it?
What pressure
There was no pressure
Nobody.
on his
Come on, Gilbert. Don't do that. Don't hate on the GOAT, man. That's Isaiah. What do you mean he wasn't pressure, man? Just because he came out the second round, he still had high expectations, and he exceeded them. Like, don't do that.
In general,
Isaiah,
I'm just saying in
stop,
general.
man.
I'm just saying in
Nobody
general,
was
man.
pressured.
Y'all
Because
just
if there
making
was that-
excuses, bro.
because if
Making excuses.
if there
But
was
you
so
just making
much-
excuses.
You got
If
that.
there was so much, if there was so much expectation,
If my son ain't ready, he ain't ready.
If there was
Fuck
so
outta
much
here.
expectation on
Weak
the
ass
second
nigga.
round pick, then
Fuck
the
outta here.
motherfucker wouldn't have been a
Don't
second
come into
round
my
pick.
lane.
Nah, because if you fall to
'Cause
the
I ain't
second
fighting for
round,
shit.
Gil, you fall to the second round and you're projected first round.
Go about playing games.
That's
I'm
my
just
problem.
trying to figure out what's your problem with what the media is saying. You know what's coming. You the greatest player ever, and you put your son in the fire. You know what's coming.
And we've
He's
been
not
saying
in the
That's all I'm
fire.
saying. That's all I'm saying.
No, you put him in
And
the
we've been saying that the
But that's the problem.
He is in the fire.
The problem
Nigga, you
is
get drafted in the NBA, you're in the fire.
Facts.
Nah.
Nigga, you're
Facts.
Yo, so that being said, man, what do you think about that, man? Is Bronny really the next logo for the Lakers? Did LeBron do this to do something that nobody else done? Did it just happen to end up like this? Is Bronny going to be what everybody, I guess, their expectations after a couple years? Or is he going to be a flop? Y'all tell me what you think. Is there hate? What is it? Again, if you ain't even scored that many points, but you shot the ball at least 20-some times through the summer league, I know it doesn't mean as much, but at least shows you that you entered into the NBA. So maybe we just have to wait till the season gets started and see what happens. Maybe he'll go to the G League and bounce from the G League back into the NBA. Go to the G League go to NBA on a Thursday night game, and on the weekends he's playing in the G League to get better. Who knows? Y'all make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Holla at your boy.